Papa, many people have been asking, do you have a spiritual father? Who is your father?
I have a spiritual father. I mean, I'm not fatherless. I have a spiritual father. I have someone who holds me accountable. I have someone I listen to. I have somebody who checks me. I have somebody who speaks into my life. I have somebody I relate with, and I have other people too, who we discuss doctrine, who we look at doctrinal issues with and study together with and all that. So yes, I do.
Okay, many people are wondering because they have this perception that Dr. Damina is the only one that is speaking the truth. So who then can be his father? I mean, that's the impression.
I've said it many times. Bishop Michael Okonkwo is the person I look up to as a spiritual father.
Okay.
I've said many times.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, great.
And many people report me to him. I only can imagine, what he goes through in the hands of people who are looking forward to report me who don't listen to me. And he tells me, he always tells them, don't just take what you hear on social media. Go on his page, go to Abel, go listen to the whole teachings. And when they go, they never come back asking such questions.
Okay, so I remember there was a time that you said he is your spiritual father, and people were also asking questions. For example, you said there was a man, I think Bishop Fred or something, that led you to start ministry.
Yes, Bishop Fred Ado was the person who ordained me into ministry, and he was the person who started Power City for us.
Okay, so why is he not your father?
I still relate with him very closely. Very closely.
Okay, so
I still relate with him very.
And then there is this man of God, Orichi Jaffa or something.
Pastor Ayo.
Pastor Ayo.
Pastor Ayo was my spiritual father when I was, still preaching the prosperity gospel. And we related from 1994 till about 10 years ago.
Oh.
Yes. And what happened was, I don't like talking about this, but what happened was when my emphasis on the teaching of Jesus became much, he called me and he said, well, he discovers that all my teachings now is Jesus, 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 Jesus. And I said, yes. And he said to me, well, he may not invite me to preach in his church again, and he may not preach for me again. And I said, no, you will preach for me, sir. You will preach for me, because I may not preach for you, but you will preach for me. And I even remember that day after that discourse, I insisted he must give me a date to preach, and he gave me, and he came and he preached. But I observed from then our relationship started having some space. I will call and call and call and call, and he won't answer, and all of that. And that was how that relationship has been on pause. But I still honor and respect him because we related for many years. He's a wonderful person. He's a great person. He's a very nice person to relate with. And he's not done me anything evil. Not one. And I don't think I've done him any evil myself. But it's just that doctrinally, we're not able to see eye to eye. That's all.
Okay, so you switched fathers.
I didn't switch. When I was relating with Pastor I was relating with Bishop Mike also at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a switching. We don't switch.
Okay.
They're all my relationships. And I still keep them very close to me. But when it comes to core doctrinal relationship, is Bishop Mike.
Wow, great.